That's pretty powerful.
Uh-huh.
That's really powerful. What's the difference between behavior modification and hypnosis? It seems like the manifest outcomes of hypnosis is a function or an expression of behavior modification in some capacity. Is it?
Behavior modification, first of all, is all done on a conscious level where you make an effort to do something for which you get rewarded or punished. And then you change your behavior. You modify your behavior on the basis of the reward or the punishment. This is simply changing your behavior on an unconscious level.
And describe what the unconscious is.
It's a part of your life, part of your mind that you're not in touch with. It's just stuff that goes on without your permission in your head. It's your deep, deep mind. Let's see, a good way to describe it. Your unconscious is the feelings and the words that are not apparent to you, yet they guide you. When people come to me because, for example, fear about public speaking, and a lot of people do that, unconsciously they're probably thinking, oh, someone will criticize me when I'm standing in front of the group, or someone will not like how I look, or I will say something stupid, I will embarrass myself. But they're not consciously aware of that. They're just saying, I'm scared to talk before the group. One thing you should know, and your listeners should know, is that memories that are retrieved under hypnosis are not necessarily accurate.
Say that again, even louder if you could.
Memories that are retrieved under hypnosis are not necessarily accurate.
Wow.
So when someone says, oh, I went to a hypnotist and he told me that I was abused when I was 7 years old by my second grade teacher, well, maybe not. Maybe not. So, and the interesting thing about memories retrieved under hypnosis is not only are they not necessarily accurate, but they are recalled, even the false ones, with great feelings of surety. So I'm certain this happened, and really it never happened.
That's very interesting. So what are they recalling from? Their story about an experience?
Yeah, that's right. Their story or something that someone told them or whatever.
So all kinds of things are sitting in the unconscious, from the creation of stories to the real live ones, right?
To a dream. Anything. So one of the things I should mention that I really like is the stage hypnotists that I talked about, the entertainers.
Yes.
I think they're wonderful. And, sometimes the hypnotized subjects up on the stage seem too good to be true, and people think they're faking. But they're not. They're not faking at all. They are just the ones who volunteer. The ones who volunteer love to be on stage. That's why they volunteer.
I think they're pretty courageous, because God knows what the person's going to ask them to do.
Right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
Yes, I have been, and I don't do it to myself. I get hypnotized before, once it was before surgery, and once it was before, why did I go a second time? I can't remember now. For something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know. It was motivation to exercise when I was not going to the gym, even though I had this expensive membership. And I just stopped going and thought, every day I made an excuse about why I didn't want to go. And then I decided, instead of investigating my unconscious to find out why I didn't want to go, I just went to a hypnotist and said, tell me I love going.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I would imagine the discernment that you called upon to choose who hypnotized you was immense.
Well, It's very hard to know who to go to because hypnosis is not a regulated field. Most states have no standards. Therefore, anyone can say they are certified. Anyone can say they are whatever. I could decide on the basis of talking to you about hypnosis that you are now certified, and I can send you a piece of paper that says you are a certified hypnotist, and you can hang out your shingle. Well, what does it mean? The state hasn't certified you. So people say they're certified hypnotists all the time, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything. That's a big concern. Therefore, the best way to choose a hypnotist is word of mouth. You go to someone who someone has recommended, and that's the only way I would do it, because just because someone went to medical school or has a PhD or is a nurse doesn't mean they're good at what they do.
That's true.
And then there are the people like my mailman, who's a hypnotist, a certified hypnotist, mind you, and he's a mailman. Well, maybe he's good, but I don't know. That gets me a little nervous.
Do you think that there are people that have this ability to put people in trance in a way through autosuggestion or some type of suggestive dialogue, and they don't even know it?
No, I think you have to cooperate. You have to want to be. But there are people who kind of get swayed easily by very charismatic people, yes.
Some people have said there's something called hypnotic speaking.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. You can speak with a certain rhythm. You can use certain words, just like I'm doing right now, with the rhythm, with the words that will engage a person, tell the person how smart he is and how good he is. And now if you'll just do A, B, and C, your world will be so good. Yeah. Good salespeople do that all the time.
Do you think it's a science, hypnosis?
I don't know. It's kind of an art and a science.
Right.
No one really knows how it works, and that's why it's not as widespread as it will be one day. And that's because we are a scientific country, and we don't like to endorse things that we don't understand how they work. And we don't really understand how hypnosis works. We know it makes changes in your brain. We can see that now with PET scans. But we don't really understand it. But to end our conversation, I will tell you that not only can hypnosis harness the power of your mind to heal your body, but through the ages, people have used it. And I was thinking about how, things go in cycles. And hypnosis was once used a lot, and then it wasn't, and then it is. In the ancient days, if a baby had an earache, the mother would say, "Eat this root." And then centuries later, religion became important. And the mother would say, "Oh, throw away the root. Say this prayer." And then prayer was called superstition. And they said, nutrition is important. Stop praying. Drink this. And then they said, oh, these drinks are snake oil scams. Science is important. Take this pill. Then they said, no, antibiotics are better. Take this antibiotic. It's a miracle drug. And now today, mothers are saying, oh, antibiotics are overused. Eat this root. So we're right back where we started from.
That's amazing. That's beautifully and eloquently put.
But that's it. So, hypnosis has a very good place. It really is good. It should be used more. I believe it is being used more. I mean, I'm busy all the time. People call me from other cities, from other countries. We do a lot of work over the phone. We do a lot of work in person. However, if somebody wants to do it, it's fine.
I have a question how you got started in it. How did you become interested in it?
Oh, I saw it work very effectively for somebody in my family. I decided that I wanted to learn it, and then it just turned out that I'm good at it. And you just don't know if you're going to be good at it. And people in my class, when I was learning, some of them just couldn't get it right. And it just came quite naturally to me. So I figured, this is it. This is what I'm meant to do.
Do you teach other people how to do this work?
No, I don't. Because I don't think everybody can or should learn it. And I think those who can and should will find their way.